Welcome back to Biafra News Support. Biafra, Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you another news, another update. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begins a medical examination by doctors of his choice as ordered by Nigerian court. Before we continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. So, dear friends, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begins a medical examination by doctors of his choice as ordered by Nigerian court. We all are aware that before now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have heard countless times that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs ear surgery, heart surgery, and DSS refuse granting access to his personal doctors. So finally, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begins the medical examination by doctors of his choice. Okay, so we're going straight to this very news before we continue the analysis. The detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on Thursday began his medical examinations in the line with a court order. Justice Benita Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja, had ordered the Department of State Service DSS to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to his medical record. The court on Thursday in his judgment held that objection the security agency raised against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu quest lacked merit. It added that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is constitutionally entitled to have access to both the record he requested for and the medical doctors of his choice. Justice Benita Nyako held that the independent medical examination of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by his personal physician should be supervised by the DSS with the entire process recorded and sealed for security purposes. IPOB-led counsel in a state signed on Thursday said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was profoundly excited by the news for the court and subsequently directed that his appreciation be converted to his indefatigable legal team, ably led by Michael Ezekomesan. He affirmed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's medical examination had commenced in the earnest by the recommended team of medical experts with the cardiologist, surgeon, and the otologist from the best hospital in Abuja, all duly recommended by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. The statement reads in part, "We visited our inevitable and formidable client Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, being the 20th day of July 2023 at the SSS headquarters Abuja, where he is still being illegally and unconstitutionally held in a solitary confinement." Onyendu was specifically briefed on the judgment of the Federal High Court Abuja, where Justice Benita Nyako this morning delivered another landmark judgment on our application for order of judicial review. Onyendu was acquitted of the far-reaching orders made by his lordship today in the landmark judgment, wherein his lordship directed the SSS to allow Onyendu access to medical doctors of his choice, who are to medically examine Onyendu outside the SSS facility without the influence of the SS. The court further directed that all such examinations must be recorded. Furthermore, his lordship directed the SSS to avail Onyendu with all his medical records. Onyendu was profoundly excited by the news of his superlative outing and consequently directed that his appreciation be converted to his indefatigable legal team, ably led by Prof. Mike Ezekomesan. It is imperative to use this medium to inform Biafrans that the phase 1 of Onyendu's medical examination has commenced in the earnest by the recommended team of medical experts, which cardiologist, surgeon, and otologist are from the best hospital in Abuja, all duly recommended by Onyendu's adorable wife. We shall keep all Biafrans abreast of every development as they unfold. Onyendu in total agreement that his indefatigable team is journeying towards a landslide victory and believing the Almighty Chukwukika Abiyama that further is indeed bright. Important highlight on the legal firework that will ensure on the 14th September 2023 at the Supreme Court during the hearing on the long-awaited appeal we are equally noted, though the details shall remain private. Onyendu thanked you all, Biafrans, for remaining resolute and relentlessly keeping your eyes on the ball. Also, Onyendu remind you all that your prayers and supplications is greatly imparting on this successive victory, even as he implores you all to continue to abide by your peaceful conduct as you have resolutely demonstrated, the statement added. Okay, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has started Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begins medical examinations by doctors of his choice outside DSS facility. Okay, so there is another improvement and another update. Dear friends, okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let's say finally he's going to undergo ear surgery and heart surgery. I don't know if it's only ear. Okay, ear and heart surgery, yeah. Onyendu, before now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before now, needed this surgery, ear surgery, because of the beating. DSS, the torture they gave him both in Kenya and in Nigeria. Don't forget that he was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured for good 8 days in Kenya. When they couldn't succeed with their evil plans, they renditioned him back to Nigeria. Because torturing him for 8 days, their plan was not to bring him back to Nigeria. For them to keep torturing him for complete 8 days, their evil plans didn't work. So he developed an ear problem. His heart problem increased. And since then, they refused him access to his personal doctors. He needed this ear and heart surgery before now, but DSS led by Fulani Kabaz refused granting his personal doctors access to him and refusing him access to his personal doctors. But finally, he has started examination for the surgery. And this is just the examination, not carrying out the surgery. So we should not, start telling them now before they will help him and cannot hanobi. Our eyes must remain on the ball. We must remain focused. Okay? Because the heat on a routine natural. Those that don't want a good thing, those that don't want anything good, the heat in a routine, and I'm sure they can't bear the heat. And that is why we need to remain focused. Nigerian Fulani Kabas they never wanted to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but he won them countlessly in their own court. Just that we have leaders, we have politicians, or we have elders that can't speak for themselves, talk more of speaking for others. If I thought we'll have politicians, we'll have elders that speaks or that say one and do that particular one without going from back doing another thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have undergone this very surgery before now. He would have, not even in DSS, he would have been released before now. He will not be going for surgery exams or undergoing surgery exams in DSS, still in DSS custody. Okay? It's because we have elders. We have elders that drive joy in the marginalization of their own people, in the humiliation and the killings of their own people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted by appellate court. Discharged and acquitted of all charges brought against him by Nigerian government because he was illegally renditioned. They can't answer the question. They can't give record how they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or how they said it wasn't a kidnap, it was an arrest. How they arrested him, which we all know it was a kidnap. He was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. So they couldn't come up with another lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won them. Appellate court discharged and acquitted him. The fools who have in Biafra land did not hold on to that and said, okay, now that court has discharged, the country's court has discharged and acquitted our son, our brother, our father, why is Nigerian government still holding him? Rather, they want our people to stop sit at home. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continues being illegally detained. They don't care. We want him released. They are playing deaf ears, turning blind eyes, and they want sit at home to stop by all means. This surgery, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have been released a very long time ago. And he would have undergone this very surgery. Imagine developing ear problem because of the beating, because of the torture. His heart problem increased. And they deny him access to his personal doctors. Deny access to his personal doctors to him. That is the injustice going on in Nigeria. The whole world knows the kind of injustice going on in Nigeria, but they're just pretending because of what they're benefiting. He won them again yesterday. Again, he keeps winning them. Mazi Nnamdi is a freedom fighter. This is a welcome development. He needs to be out because he's a free man and a freedom fighter. Let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have heard he has started a medical examination by doctors of his choice, as ordered by Nigerian court. We need him released. He's a freedom man and he's a free man and a freedom fighter. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime. Nigerian government broke international law by going to Kenya to kidnap a freedom fighter and a British citizen. Let's forget about the British citizen because they are the reason Nigeria is the way it is. And they are the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in the first place because they don't want Nigeria to divide. And this is not the first time Kenya is kidnapping a freedom fighter. They have kidnapped a freedom fighter before, a Turkish freedom fighter. This is not the first time. Maybe nobody take action. No action was taken that time. That is why they used Kenya again to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is his crime? Well, let them release him. Let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their court has discharged and acquitted him of all charges brought against him. And they are still holding him illegally, continuously detaining him. We have heard that he has started, but we want him to be released unconditionally. That is what we want. He developed ear problem because of torture. His heart problem increased. All the surgeries, this surgery, he just started the examination, ought to have had to undergo this surgery a very long time ago. Well, they deny him access to his personal doctors. But all the same, it's a welcome development. Lisa Hamadike needs a surgery, not in DSS though. You need in DSS custody, outside DSS facility. It's a welcome development. So that is it, my people. That is the update. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Elohim will protect you. Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing will happen to you. Their evil plans didn't work, and it can never ever work. You'll be released unconditionally at the right time. At that point, at Elohim's time, you will be released, and it's very soon, very, very soon. So thank you, dear friends. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your prayers. Dear friends, do not forget to put Hamadike in your prayers all the time. Thank you all.